We close the pack strong here. Going back to the Yankees for a second, Mr. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Thank God that injury was not worse. That UCL injury or whatever it was, because that looked like it might have been a real playoff problem.
Yeah, that would have been a major concern. Hopefully he'll be fine moving forward. Bats cool off a little bit, but he's very much an energy guy. Like, he's a guy, he gets on the base pass, he'll run, he'll make things happen. Adds a bit of athleticism to a team that sorely needs it. Adds a bit of energy and life to a clubhouse that sorely needs it. Because the Yankees have a very stale corporate sort of image with the way they carry themselves, and Jazz Chisholm is very much not that. So I've enjoyed the Jazz Chisholm experience thus far.
It's one of the few things the Yankees front office has gotten right over the past few seasons. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, hey, broken clock's right twice a day. We go across to Queens and talk a little new age performers. Francisco Lindor, who the Mets, they're keeping themselves alive, probably just enough to break their fans' hearts. Shout out Subway to Shea podcast and that Ant Rivera 86. But yeah, the Mets are hanging around.
Look, I know Ohtani's going to win the MVP. If I had a vote, it would go to Francisco Lindor. Like, to me, he's been the most valuable player in the National League this year. He has absolutely carried that Mets team on his back. He's been outstanding defensively. He's been a presence in their lineup. Just really consistent, basically for the last 4 months or so. He's been phenomenal, and he's a big part of the reason why the Mets are where they are right now, and they're on the precipice of the playoffs. And I mean, like, it stinks for him. He's not going to win it. It's that he's not going to win the MVP, but he certainly is having an MVP caliber season, and I'm glad that he was in this pack so we can give him his flowers.
And that goes back to the old MVP debate, being valuable to your team. Obviously, Ohtani's valuable to the Dodgers, but the Dodgers are still a very good team without Shohei Ohtani. The Mets are not doing what they're doing without Lindor in that lineup. So it goes back to that argument too.